Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the family, but it looks that like none of my resources will upload. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult today, and I hope it can work because I had a worksheet for all of us to work on. But there's no way for me to upload it on Verbling right now. So I'm going to try Google Docs. So just bear with me and join class. So this class is going to be for beginners only. Okay, so if you're intermediate, this class is definitely way too easy for you. And just wait 1 minute because I'm going to see if I can get the document uploaded on our Google Drive. So we'll see if this works. Okay, so I want to upload family. Okay, so it should be uploading to our Google Drive in class. And that way we can all work with the same document. Aha, okay. All right, so for today's class, I need you to download the document, okay? And it's going to look like this. So when you download it under our Google Drive, it should look like this. So it's going to be a little hard to get this at first. All right. Can you see it on our Google Drive? Anyone that is here in class? Sarah, Eha, or MJ? Okay. Ooh, did not mean to click that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to get the document right now. Okay, so if we take a look at our screen, okay, we have to go to this button, Google Drive. Okay, and when you click on Google Drive, it should open up the document. Okay, can anyone let me know if they don't have it? Or does anyone understand what I'm saying? That would be great.
Where is the document?
Okay, so we're just going to start. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question. I click on the Google Drive icon, but I can't see the document for the
Okay.
class.
So let me see. What can I do?
Do you have a link or something like that?
Usually I do, but the links aren't working. They're not uploading.
Ah, okay.
So I just clicked and changed it, so we should have access for everyone.
Let me check again.
Maybe that'll work. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, I noticed all of my resources for class were gone when I went to go teach today. So I don't know what happened.
Okay. Now I can see.
You can? Okay.
Yes, I can. I can.
All right, great. And let me see if I can get the link, a link for you. Nope, I cannot. All right. Oh. All right. Is anyone else able to see the document at all? Okay. And so what I can do is screen share. All right. So if you don't have the document, we'll just work with my screen, which will be okay. All right, so let's do some introductions because this is a beginner class. All right, so we're going to introduce ourselves before we take a look at our family. And so what we're going to do, make an introduction, then we're going to take a look at vocabulary, get some practice, and then we're going to each share about our families. So you're going to tell me about brothers and sisters. But for now, I just want your name, okay, and where you're from, and how long you have studied English. Okay, so my name's Laura. I'm from the US, and I am a native English speaker. Okay, so why don't we start with Ahmed? All right, so name, country, and if possible.
My name is Ahmed from Saudi Arabia, and I really studied English before 2 years.
Sorry, can you say it a little louder?
3 years before.
3 years. Okay, good. All right, what about Alexandra?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I'm from Venezuela, but I am living in Spain for 9 years.
Cool. Very nice to meet you. Amin.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I am Amin Shikar. I'm from Algeria. This is my first time with you. I'm a worker. I'm studying English 3 months.
Only 3 months?
Five.
5 months. Okay.
Yes.
Short time. And nice to meet you.
Glad to meet you, teacher.
And Arturo?
Okay, my name is Arturo. I'm from Mexico. I'm a graphic designer. I studied English when I was young, but I think I forgot my English skills. So I have just 1 week in Berlin trying to improve my skills.
Good. Yeah, so you'll get a lot of practice speaking. This class will be more vocabulary. So if you guys are here, vocab and sentences. So we're going to work on simple sentence structure. All right, welcome. What about Carlos? Can you tell us about yourself?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I am Carlos Andres. I'm from Colombia. I have studied English by 1 year.
For 1 year. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you. And just letting everyone know, I had a problem with my documents, so I'll go over how to find it on Google Docs, but if not, we'll just use screen share, and we'll see how that works in a minute. Ahan-san, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
My name is Ihsan. I am from Egypt. I study in English from 1 year and 2 months.
Good. Yeah, so
First
four 1
First
year.
time to website
Ah, okay.
and after from you and thank you.
Okay, so we lost you a little bit there, but welcome to Verbling. I know you said it was your first time. Your connection was a little lost. So Lei Hong. No, it's okay. So Lei Hong. Sorry if I say that wrong. Okay, so you just have to unmute yourself, Lei. We can't hear you, and that's okay. So if you're new to Burbling, when you enter class, you're silent. So when this is read up, we cannot hear you. So you just have to click and then it unmutes. So I'll give you a second and we'll come back to you. So what about Mon Kiam?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Kiam. I come from Vietnam. I'm 24 years old and just graduated from university.
Congratulations.
Yes. Nice to meet you guys.
Good. And okay. And so, Lei, did you figure out your microphone?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, so I'm not sure who that is.
Time I joined with you, Laura.
Okay, so first time. Yeah, your connections, we're losing you a little bit as well. But it's nice to meet everyone. We have a good class today, a lot of countries. So once again, I'm so sorry, but my documents are not uploading. So what we're going to do is we have to go to this icon, Google Drive. And if you click on it, you should see a document label. So the document labeled family. And if not, and so if you cannot find it, that's all right, because I'm going to show the document on my screen. Okay? So I hope that this is okay. Let me know if you cannot see it. Okay? And so what we're going to work, you cannot on my screen? Okay. So let me see if I can get the website to work right now. Sorry guys, you'll just have to wait 1 minute. I don't know where all my documents went. They're all gone. So, all right, adding. Yeah, okay, so it won't work. Alright, so we should be able to see it on my screen right here. Does everyone see a man named John Frost, Vinny, and then we have all of these names down here? We should see them on our screen. Yes. Okay, so what I want you to do is, because we all speak different languages, is to take a minute and to read through these words. Okay, and so can I have a volunteer to just read these words for us? And I'll try to zoom in.
I want the voluntary.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, all words.
Yeah.
Yes, and number 1, grandfather. I don't appear your screen.
Father.
Ooh. Okay.
Grandfather, grandmother, uncle, mother, father, aunt, cousin, sister-in-law, brother, sister, brother-in-law, husband, nephew, niece, daughter, son.
Good. All right, so were there any words here that you did not know?
No, I know all of them.
So you know all of them. Good. All right, so we're going to be working with these words. And if you don't know them, here's your chance to look them up. And I recommend this website, dictionary. And I've posted it in chat, so you can translate them into your own language. And so we're going to be taking a look. I'm going to Make this smaller. Okay. At this family. So we see up at the top this old man. All right. Okay, and his name is John Frost. Now this generation, okay, just 1 second, guys. Okay, so Pawan and Yusuf, for some reason I hear buzzing, so I'm just muting you for now. Okay.
What?
I hear some buzzing, some static, so I'm just going to mute you so we can hear in class. 1 second. Okay, so there we go. All right, so if we take a look at this whole family, we're going to label them. All right, so John and Vinny are married, and they are not on this list, okay? They're not a grandfather and grandmother, okay? So what are they? Does anyone know? They're older than a grandfather and grandmother. Does anyone know the words in English we use for them? All right. So we would use great.
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat the word?
Yeah, so we would use great-grandfather and great-grandmother. Okay. So you have grandparents, which are Sarah Irving Frost. I'm trying to show you here. She is a grandmother. Doug Frost is a grandfather. And John, up here, our first man, he's a great-grandfather. Okay. And Vinny is a great-grandmother. Okay. So, and this generation was Sarah, Doug, Ann, Dave, and Susie. Minus Susie, sorry, because she, oh, and Susie, yeah. They are grandparents. Okay. But not Susie, she has no grandchildren or children. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of these words. So can anyone name the mothers of the family? And I'll try to make it a little bigger. Can anyone name the mothers? Oh, too much. So just for example, who are the mothers? One of the mothers is Vinnie Frost. Can anyone name another one?
Sure. Ruth, for example.
Ruth. Yeah, Ruth. Good. So Ruth.
Also Anne.
And Anne. Yeah.
And Amy.
And Amy. Yeah. So these are the mothers right now. And who else can be a mother? Who else is a mother in this family?
Sarah.
Sarah. Good.
Yeah.
And one
Ruth.
other. And
Ruth.
yep, so we said Ruth. Who else? So we have Sarah. Is Anne Frost Bayes a mother?
Anne Frost.
Does she have children?
Yes.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, so she is a mother. Good. All right.
Yeah.
And so I think you can name the fathers. So I want to see who is Mark Bay's cousin.
His
Who are
son.
his cousins? Mark Bayes. He's down here. Who are his cousins?
His cousin.
Jenny.
So, Jenny. Good.
Jenny Man.
So Jenny is a cousin. Who else is a cousin?
Brandy.
Randy. And Jason.
And Jason. Good.
Cheers.
All right. So the cousin. That is a, yeah. So that's a term we use for the boys, for the sons and daughters. Sons. Use for the sons and daughters of your aunt and uncle. All right, so who is the aunt of Mark? Who are his aunts?
Ruth,
Ruth. And someone else.
Amy,
Mel,
And Amy. Good. And who are his uncles?
Ben.
Bill, no?
Bill. Yep. And Ben. I heard Ben.
Ben,
And someone else.
Andy.
Andy. Good. All right. So is this okay, taking a look at the family tree in these words? Does anyone have any questions?
I'm a little confused with the sister-in-law and brother-in-law.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go over that. Good question. All right, so a sister-in-law. Can anyone describe that? A sister-in-law.
When someone married with two women.
No, so it's not when someone marries two women.
Yeah, he has two sisters.
Okay, kind of. So a sister-in-law is your brother's wife. So it's your sister by marriage.
Yeah.
For either your brother or in today's world, your sister, who knows. Okay, and so brother-in-law is your sister's husband. Okay, brother-in-law. Does that make more sense now?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Good. So now what we should work on is what about mother-in-law? Who is that?
The mother of your husband.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So mother of your husband or wife. What about
Or
father?
your wife.
Yeah, your wife. If you're a man and your wife is married, right? What about a father-in-law?
The father of your husband or wife.
All right. And so I have a list of vocabulary for you, and we're going to take a look at this. I wish you guys could have it, but I guess you can take some notes. All right. So why don't we have Ahmed? Could you read male relatives for us?
Okay. Father, grandfather, husband, son, brother, uncle, great grandfather.
And continue down the list.
Grandson, nephew, son-in-law, father-in-law, stepfather, stepson, half-brother, adopted son, foster son, godson.
Okay. So I know we have some confusing words once we get here. Okay. So is grandson okay? Does everyone know who a grandson is?
Yes.
Okay. What about a nephew?
Know it.
No?
Nephew is
I mean, I
daughter of my sister or my brother.
Yeah.
The
Son of my brother.
yeah.
My sister.
Or your sister. Good.
Yes.
And then we have a son-in-law. We already did father-in-law. What's a stepfather? If we have a stepfather.
Is the husband of my mother.
second husband.
Yeah, so he's not your father. So he's the second husband of your mother. Good. What
Teacher.
about us? Yep.
Stepfather is it's covered with that blank space.
Yeah, it's correct, or you can put a dash. So one of these. Either one is okay.
Okay.
Good question. Alright. And a stepson. So what's a stepson? Is he your biological son if you have a stepson? Are you related by blood?
No.
No.
It's second mother's or second father's son or son.
Yeah, exactly. So when you see the word step, and then okay, if you see the word step and then son or father or mother, it means related by marriage. So anytime you hear that, it means they're related by marriage. What about if you have a half brother? What does that mean?
Don't
We
know.
maybe have different mother or father, but not the
Exactly.
same.
Exactly. So with half, a half brother or a half sister, you share one parent. So I have a half sister.
Teacher, please can you describe this? I couldn't understand.
Yes,
Half
exactly.
brother.
Yeah. So I will give a different example. I personally have a half sister. My sister and I share the same father, but our mothers are different. So is that clear? So you share one parent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can't we say the step brother or sister?
We can say stepbrother or stepsister for marriage. So it means you're related by marriage. But my half-sister and I, we're related by blood.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I got it. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have related by blood. Sorry, it mutes me when I type. And once we finish the list of male relatives, you'll notice that it's similar to the female column. So you should know, you can figure out what they mean. What about an adopted son? What does it mean to be adopted?
Having some,
Adopted
having
son.
some,
Oh, yep.
who someone adopted?
So yeah, who is someone that is adopted? Can you describe it?
It means having son or daughter to other people. How can I describe it?
Is not related by blood. It's just
No biological
no,
sons
yes.
or daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say no relation. People who want a child, who want a child, maybe. You guys know what it means. You all know what it means. Good. Then what is the difference between a foster son? And this may be a unique term, just in English. I had some problems explaining this to my French students. So a foster son. Does anyone have any idea?
No.
No.
No. 2 days before I read this word in an article, but I didn't understand.
Okay, good. All right. So in the U.S., when we have children that are orphans, or we have children who have parents that are drug addicts or alcoholics, or parents who are violent, kids live with what we call foster families. So they're families that get paid by the government to give a home, food, and clothing to these children. And so we call them foster children. And they are in foster homes. So if you're a foster home, it means you're a temporary home for a child. So when you have a foster son, you have not adopted them, but you take care of them for a month or 5 years or their whole life. So it can depend.
Okay.
And then what's a godson? And this is in the Christian religion. So some of you that are Christian, you may have godparents. You may have a godson. So this one, when you are baptized after you're born, your parents choose a second set of parents to take care of you, and they become godparents. So a godson is the son you are going to have to take care of if his parents die. So it's kind of a religious contract.
So it means a baby is nourished by other parents?
So at the ceremony, the parents choose other parents. They choose godparents at the baptism.
Okay, it means they give their son or daughter to other parents.
Yeah, so it means that if anything happens to them, if they die, the godparents will care for their godchildren. So either their godsons or their goddaughters.
Maybe in the only Catholics religion, no?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a Catholic Christian practice. So it's not for everyone, but you may hear that word. All of my friends have godparents. I'm the only one that does not. And that's because I was not baptized. So it depends on how religious your family is. And then the next column we're going to take a look at, that's pretty great. This one, because we don't have masculine or feminine in English, so we can use these words for either sex. And the one word you might not know is sibling, and that refers to brothers and sisters. Okay, so brothers and sisters, and spouse is a husband or wife. All right. So what I want us to do right now is we're each going to share about our family. So I'll give you an example, and I want you to use the words from this list. Okay, so for example, I have a mother and father who are divorced. I have a stepfather and a stepmother. I have a half-sister with my dad and my stepmom. All four of my grandparents are alive, but all of my great-grandparents are dead. And I have, how many cousins do I have? I have 6 cousins. All right. So I just want to tell me, oh, and I am not married, so I do not have a spouse. Okay. So you can tell me about your marital status, which is single or married. So I have a husband, wife. Tell me if you have children. You can tell me about your aunts or uncles if you're very close. Or about your grandparents, about your parents. So just a little about your family. Okay. All right. And so I'll give you guys about a minute or two. Is that okay to prepare a few sentences? Okay. And so if anyone has questions, you guys can ask me. And we'll start with a volunteer in about 2 minutes. Okay?
Actually, I didn't understand spouse, that word.
Spouse, yeah.
Yeah.
So a spouse, there you go. Spouse means husband or wife. So I do not have a spouse, but maybe you do. You might be married. So you may have a wife or or you may have a husband. I don't know. Gotta keep it open. We don't know. Okay.
I don't have husband.
All right. So yeah, spouse refers to being married. Or in some countries, being committed. So you have the same rights as a married couple, but you are not married, if that makes sense. So in France, for instance, we have le pack. So you're not married, you don't have rings, you don't have that document, the marriage license, but you're still legally together.
Sorry, teacher. Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask you? Daughter, stepdaughter, and it means the same meaning with daughter-in-law?
So a stepdaughter means that, say for instance, you get married and your wife has a daughter. She is your stepdaughter. And then a daughter-in-law would be if your son got married. So I'll write this down.
Okay, thanks.
Teacher.
So daughter-in-law, son's wife, and then stepdaughter.
Teacher. Teacher, can you hear me?
Can hear you. Sorry, I was muted.
That's great. I have a question. How is the word, the exactly word to refer a couple that they are together but they don't have married? You know, they live together but there is no contract or legal contract or religious contract, just two people who live together.
Okay. So that depends. Have you so just a question, have you been with the person for more than 7 years? If yes?
Yes, no, it's, I think that because my mother and my father live maybe since 20 years ago, you know?
Okay, so in America, I don't know about Great Britain, but in the United States, if you've lived together for more than 7 years, you would say I have a common law. And that's
Can you write, please, that in the chat box?
So it's a common law marriage. And you can say common law or common law marriage. And it's in our class chat. If it's less than 7 years, you just say, I'm in a relationship. So if you've been dating someone for a few years and you live together, you're in a relationship, but your parents, they have a common law marriage. For us, that's how we refer.
Please, can you write that in the chat box?
Yeah, it's in our class chat, so you have to click on the blue icon.
Okay.
I can't go back to Verbling chat, sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. So, and I've taken some notes, which is why I'm silent sometimes. I get muted. So I've written some words down for us. All right. Okay. So is anyone going to volunteer to share a few sentences about their family? Okay, so I'm going to call on people. So why don't we start on this side of my screen, which is Youssef El-Kabir. Would you be willing to share a little bit about your family? Can you share your sentences about your family? Yep, so tell us, I have a wife and 3 children, and I have 2 brothers, or something like that. Yeah.
I don't have wife.
Okay.
I have father, I have parents, and my brother, and 7 brothers and 1 sister.
You have 7 brothers?
Yeah.
Your poor mother. Sorry.
Yeah. And no problem. And I have stepmother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any step brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have two step brothers and one step sister.
Okay.
I have
Interesting.
big family.
Yes, you do. Cool. Anything else you want to tell us about your family? Anyone else who's in it?
I want.
Yes. Me.
Okay.
I want.
All right, so everyone in class is going to share. So let's just go down the line then. Pawan Kumar.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you tell us about your family?
Yeah. I have father, mother, and 2 sisters, and 1 brother, and no wife, no girlfriend, just free bird.
Good expression. I'm a free bird.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote that in chat for people. All right, good. What about Man Kem? Sorry if I said that wrong.
Yes. There are 4 people in my family. My father, my mother, my younger brother, and I. I have 4 aunts and 2 uncles. Yeah.
2 aunts and 2 uncles. All right. Do you have any cousins?
Yes, I have a lot of cousins. I don't remember how old of them now.
So you have a lot of cousins. Good.
Yes.
All right. What about Hussein Gunadin?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. I have wife and 2 children, 2 daughters. I have mother, 1 sister, big sister.
I have 1 big sister.
Yes. I have grandmother. I have 13 cousins.
13 cousins. Wow, that's a lot of cousins.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. And Hamed Mola.
I can teach you.
And
Yeah.
1 second, does someone have a question?
I think I have the largest family in this hangout because I have 11 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
And I have lost my grandparents and one of my parents, my mother, there, and my father. I have a father, and as I told you, I have 11 brothers and sisters, and a lot of cousins. I can't remember how much are they, but
How
they are
many
more.
aunts and uncles do you have? Do you know?
Some uncles, 1, 2, 3. I think more than 5.
Okay.
6, I think.
Yeah. That's awesome. I would love a big family like that. You're very lucky.
Yes, I think I'm very lucky.
And Carlos, can you tell us about your family?
Okay. I have my parents. I have 2 sisters. And my grandmother have 9 children. Five daughters and 4 sons. Yes.
Yeah.
Then I have 4 aunt and 4 uncle.
5 uncles.
Five, five, no, with, uh, no, four and four, because
4.
my mother,
Oh, right.
yes,
Yes, you're correct.
I think Madam is giving you one more extra uncle.
Oh, yes. I thought it was 4 aunts and 5 uncles, but
Yeah.
it's all right. Math is not my strength. We're here for English, so. All right.
Okay, ma'am, how many uncles do you have and aunts?
Carlos or me?
You, Laura.
okay.
Oh, okay. I'll answer that as soon as all of the students go, I promise. So ask it
Okay.
after. All right.
Okay.
Anything else you wanted to say, Carlos?
I want.
No?
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. Do you have any children?
I?
Yeah.
No, I don't have.
And what about Arturo Ramirez? Can you tell us about your family?
Yes, yes. I have a father and a mother. They have a common law marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I have a brother. I have a sister. I am a single, and my sister is maiden. It's okay. For 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 a guy is single, and for a girl is maiden.
We don't say that. I guess you could say that, but you'll hear she's single as well.
Okay,
But
my
be careful because we use old maid as a term for a woman who is undesirable to him.
okay. So my sister is single also.
Yeah.
I have 2 nephews, 1 niece. And yeah, and I am single too.
Okay. Good. All right. And Alexandra, can you tell us about your family?
Yes. My parents are still alive. Mary, still, yeah, 2. I have 1 sister and 2 brothers, 4 nephews, and I'm married, but I don't have children yet.
Good. Good. You also have a pretty big family, not as huge as
What about me, teacher?
but and Amin.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a mother and father. I have a grandfather, and I have 6 brother and 1 sister. Sister is married. She's have 3 children, and my 2 brother is reading is next week.
Is getting married next week?
Married next week, yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, good. And I have uncle, 5 uncle, and I have what do you say? Nephew, no.
Niece?
Sister. Relative, what do you say?
Yeah, so those are one of the general terms. A relative is someone you are related to.
I have a big relative. I forget how many I have.
Good. Yeah, so I have a lot of dead relatives, you said. I don't know how many. Yeah, good. All right, and so to answer Pawan's question, right? I have, how many aunts do I have? Diana, Carol, Sharon. I have 4 aunts, and I have 3 uncles, and 1 uncle who is still around, but he's no longer married to my aunt. So if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so yeah, if there's more vocabulary down here, which we didn't take a look at, but maybe you guys know this word, a bachelor. So Arturo, you can say you're a bachelor and your sister is a bachelorette.
Okay, bachelor.
Yeah, so
What
you
means that?
are a bachelor. It means you are a single male, and a bachelorette is a single female.
Okay, okay.
And then a widow is when a wife loses her husband, and a widower is when a husband's wife dies. So it's widow for female and widower. Luckily, we had none in class. That's nice.
Sorry, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean son-in-law and father-in-law and mother-in-law?
Yep, so to go over father-in-law, son-in-law. Okay, so a father-in-law is your wife's father or your husband's father.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's father by marriage. So when you see in-law, it means by marriage. So your son-in-law is your daughter's husband.
Daughter, husband. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I meant to write Alexandra good. Good question, Alexandra. I meant to write undesirable. We say old maid for a woman that no one wants to marry. So
The
I
person
just
who want be single forever. No?
yeah,
More or less.
exactly, and it's just for women. So we say old maid, and that's one of the stigmas. It's a bad stereotype. Women become old maids, but men become studs or stags, which means, you know, they become better looking with age, and it's okay if they don't marry. But for women, it's, you know, embarrassing if you're not married at 50 or 60. All right, so unfortunately, so we do have those words in English that, you know, mark people. All right, and then we had an activity here. So yeah, we only have 5 minutes left in class. So I'll go back to the list. And does anyone have questions about this at all? So any questions about this vocabulary?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Mm-hmm.
What is the extension family? Extension family?
Yeah, so extended family. So if we take a look at our picture, let's take a look at this family. Ruth Bays and Ben, and they have Jenny. So this is their family. Their extended family are the grandparents, Anne and Dave, her cousins, Mark, Brandy, and Jason. So extended family is all of the family you have, by blood and by marriage.
Okay. It means huge or large family?
It just means more family than your parents and brothers and sisters. So other family.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so extended family, other family, not just parents, brothers, and sisters. So extended family are aunts, uncles, grandparents, great-grandparents, cousins. Good. Does anyone know who a descendant is?
No.
No. All right, so we use this term, descendants. The descendants of John and Vinnie Frost are usually one of the younger generations. So Mark, Jenny, Brandy, Jason, and even Andy, Amy, Ben, Ruth, etc. are their descendants. So everyone beneath them is their descendant. Everyone that is younger than they are, that they kind of created. So everyone in their bloodline that they made.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And so this is where I'm going to end class. I have another beginner class in an hour, but I think that may be too difficult for you guys. You did really well. And I have some more classes coming up, so check them out. And I'll see some of you there. So I'm sorry about the document. Once again, I wish you could have it to take notes and print out, but I'll upload it later and maybe you can check it out.